Coming up on the SPFL's official YouTube channel, we've got the best of the action from League One, including a comeback to remember from Dunfermline. Rangers hit Airdrieonians for 6. And Brechin see off Forfar. There's only one place we could start our look at League One, and that's Ochilview, where Stehnhousemuir welcomed Dunfermline. John Gemmell put the hosts ahead. A lovely touch from the striker to take the ball round Ryan Scully, but he still had to find the back of the net from a tight angle. Ross Smith's header in the 23rd minute doubled the hosts' advantage. A packed 6-yard box, and Pars keeper Scully couldn't get close to the ball. 2-0 at Stenhousemuir in control. And they looked odds-on for the win when Sean Lynch raced clear and put them 3 up 5 minutes into the second half. His pace took him away from the visitors' defence, and he managed to slip the ball past the keeper. Jim Jeffrey's men weren't quite out of this contest though. They rallied and pulled a goal back in style thanks to Jordan Moore's stunner. He had the time to flick the ball up inside the area and volley it past Chris Smith. That became 3-2 6 minutes later when Andy Geoghegan headed in the Pars' second goal of the game. The cross from the right wasn't cut out, and Geoghegan was left with only the keeper Smith to beat. It looked like Dunfermline's hopes of taking anything from the match were killed off 18 minutes from time when Sean Higgins restored Stenhousemuir's 2-goal cushion. The striker had managed to escape his marker, and it was a simple close-range finish to put the Warriors 4-2 up. Dunfermline refused to give in though, and when Alan Smith's volley made it 4-3 with 6 minutes left, the comeback was on. Didn't look as if there was much danger when Smith picked up the ball on the edge of the area, but his strike looked into the far corner. 2 minutes later, the Pars had a golden chance to equalise when they were awarded a penalty for a trip inside the box. Stehnhousemuir were doing everything possible to protect their lead, but just overstepped the mark in the eyes of referee Stevie O'Reilly. With only 4 minutes left, the pressure was on. Jordan Moore was the man. He was the calmest man on the park, and he found the bottom corner. Still time for one more goal in this game, and remarkably it went the way of the visitors to seal one of the great comebacks. Andy Geoghegan got the all-important touch to take the ball past Chris Smith and make it Stenhousemuir 4, Dunfermline 5. The Fife side had been 4-2 down with just 6 minutes remaining, yet somehow they left Ochilview with maximum points. Airdrieonians enjoyed a huge crowd of almost 9,000 at the Excelsior for the Friday night visit of Rangers. Ali McCoist's men were dominant throughout, and after Lewis McLeod put them ahead in the 90th minute, there was only going to be one winner. Plenty of space inside the Diamonds area, and the youngster could pick his spot beyond Colin Stewart. Ian Black played a part in Rangers' second. His free kick was headed into the path of Andy Little, who swivelled inside the area before firing past the Airdrie number 1, the Rangers' second goal of the night. It was John Daly with a header, but Little still had plenty to do when he collected the ball. Rangers' third just after half-time came from a quick break down the left-hand side. Lee Wallace drove into the area, and his cross eventually ended up at the feet of Robbie Crawford, who slammed the ball into the net. Airdrie were stretched at the back, and Crawford was in the right place to punish them. John Daly scored his first goal for Rangers after his summer move from Dundee United. The striker's back post header made it 4-0 to Ali McCoist's men in the 66th minute. It was a moment to savour for Daly, and it was one they enjoyed on the Rangers bench as well. There was no let-up in the onslaught, and 3 minutes later, another new signing, Nicky Law, made it 5-0. Andy Little swept the ball goalwards, and Law guided it beyond keeper Stewart. John Daly rounded off the scoring 19 minutes from time. Some patient build-up from Rangers ended up with Daly collecting his second goal in the Rangers jersey as he found the far corner of the net. Despite the attentions of 3 Airdrie defenders, Daly worked an opening to put the seal on a 6-0 win and make it 3 league wins out of 3 for Ali McCoist's men. The Leap Park now where Brechin City were too strong for Forfar. Craig Malloy put the hosts ahead in the 19th minute. The ball was chipped into the area, and with no Forfar defenders going for it, Malloy gladly knocked it past Darren Hill. A good calm finish from Malloy. Brechin's second goal 10 minutes into the second half was the end product of a flowing move down the left wing. Eventually it was left to Alan Troughton to steer the ball into the net. City managed to beat the Forfar offside trap, and there wasn't much that keeper Hill could do to prevent the second goal. Forfar pulled the goal back in the final minute of the match for Jerry McLaughlin's trip on Chris Templeman. Penalty kick awarded, and Ian Campbell stepped up and dispatched his left-footed effort into the corner. Forfar piled on the pressure after that, and with a game in injury time they found themselves with another penalty when keeper Graham Smith hauled down Gavin Swankie. It looked another clear penalty award for referee Ewan Anderson. Smith managed to redeem himself though when he's made a superb save from Campbell's second spot kick. Smith went from villain to hero as Brechin held on for all 3 points. Stranraer and Ayr United shared the points in a tight game at Stair Park. Jamie Longworth put the hosts ahead in the 8th minute of the match. It was Sean Winter who picked out the former Queen's Park man, who only had to knock the ball over the line. Ayr were back on level terms before half-time. Michael McGowan managed to rifle the ball beyond David Mitchell from the edge of the area to cancel out Stranraer's early opener. The Northern Ireland under-21 international had time to take a touch before slotting the ball into the bottom corner. 1-1 the final score. The final game in League One is from Bayview, where East Fife were too strong for Arbroath. All 3 goals in this game arrived in the first half, and Scott Dury headed the first after 10 minutes. The in-swinging corner caused problems in the Arbroath defence, and Dury got the all-important touch. The second goal was a penalty. Cedric Tuta released Craig Johnston, and he was brought down by Colin Hamilton. Referee Barry Cook pointed to the spot and sent off the Arbroath defender as well for the push. Liam Buchanan was on penalty duty, and he calmly sent the keeper the wrong way. Good strike from 12 yards from Buchanan. Alan Cook halved the deficit shortly before half-time with a low drive from the edge of the area. Plenty of power in that shot, and East Fife keeper Michael Andrews just couldn't keep it out. There were no more goals though, and the hosts held on for the win. Here's how the fixtures look in the Championship this weekend. Dundee take on Livingston on Friday night. Cowdenbeath host Dumbarton. Falkirk are at home to Hamilton Accies. Raith Rovers travel to Morton. And Queen of the South take on Alloa at Palmerston. In League One, it's Arbroath Brechin City at Gayfield. Ayr United take on Airdrieonians at Somerset Park. Dunfermline and Stranraer clash. Forfar host Stenhousemuir. And at Ibrox, Rangers take on East Fife. Finally, in League 2, it's Albion Rovers Montrose, Berwick host Annan, East Stirlingshire face Peterhead at home, Elgin welcome Clyde to Borough Briggs, and Queen's Park face Stirling Albion. We'll have the best of the action from these matches next time on the SPFL's official YouTube channel.